What if I told you that the first photograph in human history took not seconds, but 8 long hours to appear? It was 1826. In a quiet village in Burgundy, France, Nicéphore Niépce sat beside a window on the second floor of his country estate. Imagine what the world was like back then. If you wanted to preserve the face of someone you loved, you had only one option: hire a painter.
Niépce had an almost crazy question. Could sunlight itself leave its image on a surface?
People thought he was crazy, because no one had imagined that light itself could ever be captured.
Niépce had spent years working day and night in his laboratory, searching for a way to make light leave a permanent image.
He took an old wooden box called a camera obscura. Light entered through a tiny opening, creating an inverted image inside. But the image disappeared.
Then Niépce discovered a substance called Bitumen of Judea, a natural tar-like material with a remarkable reaction to sunlight. When sunlight struck it, the bitumen hardened. Where the light did not reach, it remained soft.
He coated a pewter plate with the bitumen, placed it inside his wooden camera, and set it directly in front of the window.
He opened the shutter, allowing the scene outside the window to be projected onto the coated plate.
Then the waiting began. Unlike modern photographs, which can be made in a fraction of a second, this one took hours.
For 8 long hours, Niépce waited beside the camera as it remained fixed in place. The sun moved from east to west, clouds passed, and the changing shadows showed the long passage of time. When the sun finally went down, Niépce carefully removed the plate with trembling hands and placed it into a chemical solution.
And then, something happened that no one had ever seen before. As the solution worked on the plate, the scene outside the window began to appear.
For the first time, a moment of the natural world had been permanently captured on a plate. The first photograph in history had been created.
The photograph became known as View from the Window at Gras, and it became a landmark in the history of photography.
But Niépce's story did not end there. Sadly, he would not live long enough to bring his invention fully before the world. After Niépce's death, another brilliant French artist